Hi Vidya, how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
Okay.
What about you, sir?
I'm absolutely fine. Thank you. Can you tell us something about yourself?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity. My name is Vidya Sunil Rathod. I am from Pune. I have completed M.Tech in signal processing. Currently, I am working in Eagle High Tech Private Limited as a manual tester. My short-term aim is getting a job in any reputed company, and long-term aim is to become knowledgeable person in that company. Thank you, sir.
Okay, great. So, can you tell me something about your roles and responsibilities? How do you start your day? And let's say you have, for example, 11 to 8 working hours. So, what do you do at 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m., and what all different roles and responsibilities you do in your entire day?
First, sir, we go to the office, then we open the our mail. Then using Jira, we assign the work. What is the work assigned in our team? First, we check the mail. According to that, we go. When we get any requirement, then we start our task. Means reading the documentation, all related to that project. According to that, we start writing to the test cases. After writing the test cases, we execute that test cases when we accept the build from the developer. Then after execution the build, we find the bug. Then we report to the senior, review that test cases.
Hmm.
It's all about today.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, okay. So, how many test cases do you write every day?
Actually, depend upon that module, sir, length of that module and complexity of that module. Accordingly, 4 to 5 test cases we write in a day, and after that we execute in next day. When build is ready.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, can you tell me few test scenarios for Amazon Kindle application?
Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon Kindle application.
Okay, sir. For Amazon is an online shopping application. So we first that the when we sign in that application, first requirement module. Requirement customer detail information. We first fill the detail information of customer. Means what is the address, telephonic information, pin code, city, all. Then we first register that application. Then we go to the next page, means search option. What we want to buy from that Amazon.
Yeah, Vidya, sorry to interrupt. See, Amazon is an e-commerce based application. That is an e-commerce based website where you can buy and you can sell as well. Add your products to the cart, and there is a payment gateway option. That is an Amazon e-commerce website, right? Now you have to you have to tell me the test scenarios for Amazon Kindle based application. Kindle application. Are you aware about Kindle application?
No, sir.
Okay, no issue. See, yeah. So what happens in a Kindle based application is you would be able to read the various books that are available, right, online.
Okay,
So
sir.
basically you can download the Kindle application in your mobile or in your laptop as well. It is available for Windows as well, and it will download all the PDFs that you have to read. Basically the PDF, the online PDFs of the books which are published by various authors, that you can read in an Amazon Kindle based application.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so let's say if this question comes to you in an interview, so you can tell whether the PDFs are properly loaded, and once you click on any PDF, is it getting opened properly, and are you able to read that particular PDF, right? Then let's say there is an option of selecting PDF as well, and then there is an option of library in that as well, right? Then there is an option of collections, so you can map your collections and you can categorize your books based on the various collections, and then you can read them, right? So this is how you can test with respect to Kindle based application. Okay, now let me share my screen. I'll give you. Okay, now this is Amazon Prime Video application, right? Are you able to see this application?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now in this Amazon Prime Video application, let's say you have already paid the membership, right? All the applications, all the movies are you are eligible to watch them free. Okay, but as soon as you click on any movie, it gives you an error like six double digits, any exception or any error is coming. So what would be the severity and what would be the priority of this issue?
When we means enter any start any movies, then severity will high severity and high priority.
Okay, why high severity and why high priority?
Means severity means bug is what call level of that bug, and priority means when we start the solve that bug, resolve that bug with at first level or second level or third level. And severity means majority of that bug is how many, means high, low or medium.
Okay, so severity will be high, priority will be high, right? Okay.
Okay.
Now, can you give me the test scenarios, high level test scenarios for this Amazon Prime Video based application?
Firstly, we means movie start from movie, we check the time for that movie slot, when we start that movie, and start time, end time, then time duration, first check the time duration, then ticket, amount of ticket, then language first, then we check the
Yeah, so just sorry to interrupt. See, amount of tickets that would be there in a Book My Show application, right? Now, this is an Amazon Prime Video application. Have you used this application?
no sir.
Okay. Basically, in this application, you would be able to watch all the videos, the movies, free of cost, right? You need to pay Amazon membership for 1 year or 3 months, and based on that, it would allow you to uh, basically watch movies online. Okay, you don't need to pay anything for tickets and all those things. That is Book My Show application. Okay. So when anyone asks you about Amazon Prime Video, basically you can validate the various things. Let's say based on the thumbnails of the movie, the actual movie content is also same, right? Then let's say if you have started the movie and you have watched for 1 hour, from next time you should be able to resume it from 1 hour itself. It should not get started from the beginning. Able to understand. If you have watched, you validate you are able to, or verify you are able to watch this particular movie in any devices, let's say TV, laptops, computers, mobile phones, iOS devices, Android phones, right? Then the second thing, whether there are various categories as well. Let's say if you want to watch comedy movies, if you want to watch thriller movies, then accordingly the movies should get listed, right? So this is Amazon Prime Video. Now let me stop sharing my screen. Okay, so this is how you can tell the test cases for Amazon Prime Video application. Okay. Okay. Now, can you tell me one particular defect that you have found in your career of 2 years, 2.5 years, and you got some awards or you got some acknowledgement for the same? You
Actually,
got
sir,
some
currently
rewards.
we are
Yeah.
working. Yes, sir. Currently, we are working in Solid Cap. It's a traveling app. In that, we can register the cab and we can travel. In that, we have 4 to 5 models. Means one-way cab, one-way or return, and special journey or registration. 3 to 4 modules. Currently, I am working in one-way module. In that we can book the cab in any city, or we can reach and in one day, we going in one time and returning one time. In special trip, we can halt for 1 or 2 days. In that we find the bug in payment option. We only means online payment. We don't have option cash on delivery. We adding that bug for testing.
Okay, so this payment bug was found by you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Only cash on delivery is not option finding in that Solid Cap.
Okay. So
Or when we insert any means city, our destination point could not at any time they get, at any time it not get, means it is a it is not stable destination point.
Okay. So when you found out this defect, in this cab booking application, so what was the next step that you did?
Sir, what's up
What was your next
next?
step? Yeah. What did you do after that? Yeah.
When we find the bug, first we review to our senior, means our peer review. We call it peer review. We go to the test lead and tell them it is a bug. Then what we should then they check again in their system. Then they confirm it is actually bug or any misunderstanding or any means our mistake. Then it will confirm and then show to the developer. Then developer again check that bug, it is a bug or any reproduced by human mistakes. Then developer will fix that bug.
Okay. So you are not logging the defects, you are just informing them in your company.
We write the test cases, execute that test cases, finding the bug, and means given to the senior, and developer will fix that bug, and again we retest that bug, it is a fix or not.
Now let's move to the next question. You are following agile, it is mentioned in your CV, right? So which
Yes,
are the different
agile.
Yeah, so which are the different agile ceremonies that you are part of?
Agile ceremony means sprint backlog, product backlog, epic, or scrum meeting.
So
In
what is it?
daily
Daily
we have this scrum meeting 10 to 15 minutes. In that we can communicate with our team, and what we do our daily routine means what is the plan for today, what is the plan for tomorrow, and what is the milestone for your working in project. We
Right.
discuss in sprint planning meeting.
Now, what is the difference between sprint backlog and product backlog?
In product backlog, we get the requirement from the customer, that all requirement we can include in product backlog. And in sprint backlog, only which in one sprint, which are the module we have work on that module, related to that module, that user stories are created in sprint backlog.
Okay. Now consider a scenario where you are working on some game-based application, right? Consider it's a cricket. Which is your favorite game?
Actually, I'm not playing games, sir. First.
Okay, so you would be playing Ludo in the mobile phone, right?
Ludo, yes, sir.
Okay, now consider this Ludo-based application is there. Okay, it's a mobile-based application. Now, at a time, four users. For now, consider it is a requirement that 4 users can use this Ludo-based application. Okay, now when you are testing this application, this mobile game, then you found out that the 3 users are successfully logged in. Okay, but when 4th user is trying to log in, he's not able to, he's not allowed to log in, and there is an error message coming that already all the users have already signed in. So how will you troubleshoot this scenario? How will you investigate what is going wrong? Okay, what are your thoughts behind this defect?
Okay, so firstly, we can understand there is a load in that application, means that application is not stable for so many users. There is a means compatibility testing, or we can first be stable that application for more number of users. Accordingly, that we can work on that application.
So you would be going for load testing.
Yes, sir.
But don't you think 4 users, you cannot perform load testing or performance testing for 4 users, right?
Firstly means that application is not stable. I think that application is not stable for only 4 users. Accordingly, we use the smoke testing. Smoke testing means first we get any application, first we do this smoke testing, means that application is stable or not. When that application is stable, we can use for user.
Right, right. See, if anyone asks you about smoke testing, then definitely you have to tell the answer that you gave just now. I give you a hint. You were telling something about compatibility in your answer, right? There is a hint. You are close to the answer when you think in that direction of compatibility. So let me give you one more hint. Yeah, I'm not interested in the type of testing. I'm interested in troubleshooting, in root cause analysis, RCA, right?
So firstly means sir, I'm not directly what it is actually testing type is the internal part of the testing. We only test the functionality of that application as a manual tester.
Right.
It is my job, sir.
Okay, no issues. See, when such question comes to you, you know, when you have to find out the troubleshooting, or you have to do some troubleshooting, you have to find out the root cause analysis, RCA. So what you can do in a real-time interview, you have to analyze the scenario, right? There is a Ludo based game. 3 users are logged in. Actual users, actual result, expected result should be 4 number of users, but currently 3 users are logged in. The fourth user is trying to log in. He gets an error message that the sign in is not possible because all the users have been already logged in. So you can tell that this might be happening in some particular device. So with the help of compatibility testing, you would be able to dig that, let's say it happens in an Android phone, or in an iOS phone, or it happens in only OnePlus based mobile, for example, or in a Samsung based mobile phones, right? This is how you will troubleshoot. Then what you would do, then you would again, now there are two things right over here. One investigation can be done from the device point of view. One is investigation can be done from the user point of view. Okay, now whichever answer I mentioned to you, that was from the device point of view, the compatibility testing point of view. Now let's think from the 360-degree angle, from the another angle, right? That is the user who was trying to log in into the that Ludo based application. Which device was he using? Right.
Okay.
One is the device in which you all are playing, right? Either that device is not accepting the fourth user, or there might be a bug in his or her device also, the fourth user. He is also trying to log in from his device, right? So maybe his device is not able to log in because of his device issue, kind of, right? So there are two possibilities over here: the game where it is being played, and the person who is trying to play that game. Okay, now let's think more on this. What you can do is, for now, you can give a separate device to your friend and ask him to log in. Right now, if he is able to log in, that means the issue is with the mobile phone where actually those 3 users are trying to use. Okay, so this is how you have to do investigation. So this was just an example, right? So
Okay,
in an interview, you will get the questions on root cause analysis. Okay. Now consider a situation where I was giving you an example of Amazon Prime Video application, right? And in that application, let's move to that question again, that despite you have paid the amount, still you are not able to watch the movies. So what can be the issue behind that?
Means user give the request to that application for paying the amount, but that application cannot receive that request.
Right, right. So you have paid the amount for watching movies in Amazon Prime Video application, right? But currently, due to a defect, whenever you click on the movie, that movie is not getting played, right? So what do you think? What would be the how will you do the root cause analysis? How will you troubleshoot this scenario?
When we start watching that movie, means our internal part of that means internal programming is not suitable for accepting the request from the user, and internal code will be any mistake in code.
No, no,
Because of that, we
this is
can.
fine. There is some issue in the programming, that, which is why that is not happening, right? But how will you find out the root cause analysis? How will you do the troubleshooting? Let's say you have to tell about this particular scenario to the client, right? Now the developers will do their part, they will do the root cause analysis, but what do you think from a tester's perspective, how will you debug this scenario?
Firstly, we means understand that bug, exactly what is the bug. Then we screenshot of that bug, taking the screenshot of that bug, and 2 to 3 times I will check that bug, exactly what is the problem. Then I means convey that message to our senior and communicate with that senior, and accordingly we work on that bug.
Dharni, can you give me 5 minutes please? You can,
Yes, sir.
yeah. Dharni, can you please join after 5 minutes for the same link?
Sure, Rakesh. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so Vidya, see over here, how will you do troubleshooting? One aspect is you will try to log in with your Amazon Prime Video username password in another device. Let's say you have got a Samsung mobile, you will try from OnePlus or some another device, right? Second thing you can also do is you can try to log in from laptop, right? So once again, coming back to those scenarios that we were discussing, whether it's a device-based issue or it's a user-based issue. So this is how you will do the troubleshooting. This is how you will try to find out the root cause analysis, right? Then you can also try to uninstall the application, clear all cache, and then again you can try to sign in. Then are you able to watch the movies? Because you are already paid. You are already a paid member for that application, right?
Okay.
So this is how you will do the troubleshooting. Okay, Vidya, I am done with the interview. Do you have any questions for me?
Sir, thank you for me giving the opportunity. I want to one question. Any improvement to me to get a job any reputed company?
Yeah, definitely.
You can.
So what you can do is you can try to list down all the test scenarios from different perspective. Okay, let's say you are being given some Amazon based Kindle application, Amazon, any applications, not only related to Amazon, right? Any applications, and try to list down the test cases. And at the same time, also try to keep up with the speed of various applications, various apps based on the technology those are getting launched, because those would be asked in an interview. You remember the first question that I asked you was based on Amazon Kindle application. The second was based on Amazon Prime Video, right? So the various applications are already launched, and you can get the interviews on these all questions, provided you need to be prepared with the test scenarios. You need to think from all those things, all those sides, all those aspects, right? Try to develop your analytical skills. One of the work is this, that you have to find out the bug, you have to find out the defect, but why such things are happening, what is the root cause behind it, right? So you have to develop those skills. Okay. Okay. Rest all was good, right? It was really good to have you on our channel. Yeah. And all the best for your career. So in the future, if you are giving interviews in any of the companies, please share interview questions with us. We'll create a video on them. And I'm sure that you will get placed in a very good company very soon, right? So all the best for your career.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.